Here's how to add Google Analytics to your WordPress website. Adding analytics to your website is incredibly important and powerful for you to measure the performance of your website. Website performance can be measured in a variety of ways, but the basic thing that you can understand is how many people are visiting the different pages on your website and which pages are more popular than others. How much time are people spending on those websites? And what actions do they take while they're on your website, indicating which areas of your website are not performing as well as you would like them to. So in order to add them to your website, add analytics to your website, it's all free, but the first thing we need is an actual website to measure. So if you do not have your WordPress account, simply reach out to us. We will provide you a free WordPress website as part of your Book Live subscription. The next thing is you need to log into the admin dashboard, which I've already done here. And we are going to install Google Analytics using an official plugin from Google. So we're going to need to go on the left-hand side to the Plugins tab and click Add New Plugin. We're going to install a plugin called Google Site Kit, which will add analytics and will also connect your website to the Google Search Console, which provides additional features and functionality. So now we are in the Add Plugins interface, and we're just going to type the word Google, and it will start searching for it. And the first thing that shows up is SiteKit by Google. This is correct. So in order to install it, we have to click the Install Now button that's on the card. It will then go through its process to install it. And then immediately after, you're going to have to click this blue Activate button. Once you click the blue Activate button, it will then congratulate you and provide you with a button to start setup. I highly suggest going through this setup process right now, being that you've just installed it. So click the Start Setup button, and it will check compatibility with your website, and that should be all set to go. And you're going to want to check the box that says Connect Google Analytics as part of your setup. Then you'll sign in with Google, so you do need a Google account as part of the prerequisites for this. And then you'll choose which account you'd like to sign in with. You will confirm all of this. Make sure to read the appropriate privacy policy and terms of service. And then you'll need to grant access to a bunch of features in order for SiteKit to work with your account. So I typically click Select All, but you'll want to analyze that and make the decision that's appropriate for you. And then you'll hit Continue. It will check if you're verified. This should be an instant process based on having your site connected via SiteKit. Then you click Next, and I always allow the metrics to turn on into my dashboard. And then I click Set Up for the Search Console. And then lastly, we click the Next button to set up Google Analytics. And now it will process. You may actually get an email saying that it's setting up Google Search Console for you. And then it's going to ask you, which account do you want to set up with Google Analytics? And if you have never done this before, you'll have to set up a new account where you can type in the account name, which I have used my name. The property name is your domain name. The web data stream is also your domain name. And then you'll want to set your country and time zone, because that will determine when it attributes different visitors to, especially overnight if people are visiting past midnight. Or if you already have an account, you can select one here and then complete setup. It says you'll need to grant SiteKit permission to create a new analytics property on your behalf. So Google is going to request some more permissions. So I'm going to continue with that, sign into SiteKit, and then grant it access to create a new Google Analytics account for me. And then lastly, I'm going to click Complete Setup, and it will do this automatically for me. It just takes a little bit of time to set up. So we're going to let it complete setup. And then it will congratulate you on completing the setup for analytics. And you can click OK, got it. and then it will show you your data, but if you've just installed it, you will not have any data to show. So it's going to take a little bit of time for people to visit your site and start to actually show you the data. It says here it could take up to 72 hours. So to access this, there is now a new tab on your WordPress dashboard. Right underneath the dashboard, there is Site Kit. So if you click on Site Kit, that will take you to this official Google data interface. But I sometimes like to actually visit Google Analytics on its own in order to see the actual results. And so if you look at these graphs here, on the bottom right, it says Source Analytics. If you click on that, that will take you directly to the Google Analytics interface where you can dive into that. We're not going to cover all of this on this video. We might create a training video on how to analyze this data in the future. But that is how to add Google Analytics to your WordPress website.